put them together certainly will be equal to whatever vices or issues that we have today in this country.
Do you see Nigeria as right to the extent of believing in personality than political party as we approach this 2023 general election?
That's what everybody is saying. 2023 is not about political party. Even the clergy, even the traditional rulers, even the good politicians, even the voters, everybody would go for the best candidate, and especially at the presidential election, because that's where the head is. If the head is bad, you can be rest assured that the remaining body can only go bad. So I think that's one of the good things that we have today in this country. I have been, over the years, been almost in many places, most places. I'm sure you know that I was in the civil service for 17 years in Kano,
Yes.
before I left service to join politics. And 92, during the SDP and NRC days, I was Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps. And in 1994-95, I was in the Constitutional Conference that drafted the 1999 Constitution. And of course, I was Governor of Kano in 1999 to 2003, and Minister of Defense and advisor to President Ondo State and Somalia from 2003 to 2007. And of course, I was in the NDDC representing Northwest from 2007 to 2010. And not only that, I went back to Kano 2011 to 2015 as an elected governor, second term. And that's when we thought of bringing change to this country. That's when we formed the APC, believing that there would be change, positive change. Unfortunately, after winning all the elections, we found ourselves in this mess in this country. And that's why we thought APC and PDP will never do any good to Nigerians, because we have people who have solidified their minds in doing things that will not help anybody in this country. So that was why my humble self and many other good Nigerians, people of goodwill, decided to form a party different from PDP and APC because they have failed. Now, we couldn't get to register a party, new party, because of that's what INEC wanted. Then we picked New Nigeria People's Party, and going by its manifesto, and of course even the name, New Nigeria, that's what we are looking for. We don't want to even remember the days of PDP and APC in this country. What we know, even before the NNPP, PDP were banking on the fact that they believe that they were bad, but APC was worse than them. Now that we have this opportunity for politicians, and we are so happy that in all the states we have almost 100% candidates of good quality. And that's why we are going around to see them, to encourage them, to talk to the states, of course through direct conversation and media, to enlighten them, because that's what we need here in the southern part of the country. In the north, we don't have issues. They know us over the time. And that's why we are number one party as it stands today. And I'm sure before 25th of February, things will even change for the better for NNPP.
All right, probably the last question, if I'm not mistaken. No doubt you have worked hard, especially in the NNPP, and you have been a member of the PDP, and a strong one at that then. And initially there were rumors that you were planning, we don't know how true was that, and you plan to maybe form an alliance or a merger with a political party. And now that your party seems to be strong, are we still looking in that direction? Looking at further, we are just 2 months to the general elections. Is there any plan to merge with a stronger political party to form a force to at least probably gain power back from the APC, to where it belongs?
You see, it's too late for any merger, any alliance, anything. It's just too late. Every party now, especially the 3 or 4 of us, have already gotten all our candidates in place. But of course, people, based on some reasons, are saying, in fact, including INEC, are saying that we may not see outright winner in 2023 election. That's what they are saying now, and they even said they are preparing for the second ballot. Maybe if there is election today, maybe they are right. But we believe that we are the only growing party. And between now and this couple of months, we believe that we are going to win this election. All what we require is 25% in 5 states in the southern part of Nigeria. And we are sure we'll get our requirements in northern Nigeria, because we don't see any state that we are not likely going to get 25%. In fact, we believe in NPP that we would win in all the states. But we are just working on that. They are saying no outright winner. We believe that we are going to be the outright winners. But for whatever reason, if what INEC is saying that there will be second balloting, God forbid, of course, another time that you select 2 out of 18 political parties, and then others will queue in and support the party of their choice. And I can tell you that we are very much sure that we are going to have the biggest number of votes in 2023 election. The issue is just the spread, because the amount of votes that we are coming up with from Northwest and North generally, I believe no candidate has the capacity to bring those number of votes. So we are so happy with ourselves. We started less than 1 year ago, and we are now at forefront in terms of popularity and support. So it's an opportunity to thank the good people of this country, especially here in the Southwest that I visited. Them, some in their homes, some we met at the rallies, and some we are so happy to see this level of support. This is a testimony of the fact that Nigerians are ready for positive change this time around.
While rounding off, sir, what is your take on the issue of vote buying?
Looking at the fact that your party might not have the enough capacity to spend as other political parties, and how will be your message to your supporters to ignore your vote buying?
Yes, you see, fortunately for us, we have what we call Kwankwaso movement. Of late, just before joining this party, we formed what we call the national movement. All these 2 organizations were based on ideology, not based on money. Of course, you need money for logistics. For somebody to come from Kano or Abuja to come to the south and spend 5 days, it requires money, even if you are trekking. So we really need some logistical support. But I'm sure it is these big parties, so-called big parties, the failed parties, that will suffer the most. Of course, from what we are seeing, we believe central bank has taken an extreme position of not allowing money to circulate, and that will create a lot of difficulties to the political parties. And of course, even Nigerians, they are saying you only go in the POS, you take 20,000 and minimum amount for individual from the bank. So also very small amount for the companies. I don't think this big bank can help anybody. Normally what we do in life is to create a transition. You move gradually, lighten the people. As you are going, you are tightening the nut and bolt. And at the end of the day, you will be at where you are supposed to be. But to do this, many of us are suspecting that they are likely going to give money to those they think are their own. And that will create a lot of problems. And we don't want any crisis now. What we want is just for President Buhari to take the ship to the harbor and then hand it over to us, and he goes home. That's what we want. We don't want any thing that will come and create unnecessary crisis in the country.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much,
Nice speaking with you, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.